All right, welcome. Welcome to our Opulent Freedom Lifestyle event. My name's Jana. I'll be hosting the majority of the event tonight, but we literally just get on here a few times throughout the week and just share some amazing stories and journeys that we've had around an amazing product, program and opportunity. Tonight we're really excited. We've got two girls that are launching their business, so we can't wait to hear from them. So if you are hopping on to watch them tonight, thank you. If you're watching this recording back, clearly someone cared enough to either invite you or to get you to watch this video. So yeah, we're all here on this an amazing journey because we've seen something or we've heard something or we've just been looking for something in our lives and this has come up. And when I say this, we've got an amazing community and tribe around what we do in sharing and taking care of ourselves, but it's based around a company called Juice Plus. All right, Juice Plus has been around over 27 years, so it's definitely not a new fad or anything, but it's an amazing company with a lifestyle program around educating and inspiring people to just take care of themselves better. I mean, I'm sure we all know somebody in our family or in our direct life right now that is sick, that isn't well, fighting the flu, fighting a cold, and let's face it, our nation is getting sicker, not healthier, and the struggles are getting larger in taking care of ourselves and bridging that gap. And that's where Juice Plus has come along. Juice Plus is really ideally it's just there to bridge the gap. Bridge the gap in either your nutrition, your diet, or your lifestyle, finances. It's really unique in that way. It was designed literally to bridge the gap in your diet, like I said, between what you are currently eating, what you should be eating, and what you nutritionally require, which is very different between each and every one of us. Government is, I think, crazy to suggest we only need 2 and 3 serves of fruits and vegetables because our lifestyles are way too crazy to be suggesting that that's okay. I think we all know that our fruits and vegetables are quite depleted. I'm not saying you don't eat them. We still got to eat them. Eat as much as we possibly can. That's where our amazing program is there to help and guide us. But there's still a massive gap. You know, I think when it comes to an orange, for instance, 70% of the nutrients is literally in the peel, and we don't eat the peel. So they've come up with this amazing, this is our hero product, our micronutrients, I guess. It's got 33 fruits, vegetables, and berries in there, all right? Vine ripened, clean, GMO-free, herbicide, pesticide-free, peel, stem, stalk, pip, everything in there from 33 fruits, vegetables and berries. All right, so it's the absolute best of the fruits, vegetables and berries into a capsule form. So it's been grown on in beautiful farms, washed, cleaned, gone into a pulping process, liquid removed, coincidentally the sugar, so sugar levels super low, and then turned into a powder form, capsulated into our capsules for us to take on a daily basis. And they're only small, they're not some crazy big horse tablet. We literally can swallow them and it gets into our bloodstream within 3 to 7 minutes and goes to work. And we all know me having an apple versus you having an apple is going to be very different to what I absorb and what my body goes forward and does with it. And that's the same with Juice Plus. All right, micronutrients is the good stuff that gets into our bloodstream, helps all your organs do what they're meant to be doing better. So for some people, they might be finding that they get to 3 p.m. and they're tired and they're exhausted. They might be having aches and pains, joint inflammation. It might be coming out in skin. All these things are types of inflammation within our bodies. And this gets in there and it goes to work on inflammation. So if your body is craving for something for the skin, it's going to go to work on the skin. If it's craving it in the joint inflammation, it'll go and work there. It is really unique like that. For me, like I wasn't looking for anything health-wise, only for my husband, and I was blown away at the health results that could be. But what I was also excited about was me simply taking these on a daily basis also meant that my child was for free for 4 years as part of one of the 37 peer-reviewed health studies that's been done on Juice Plus. So it's the most researched whole food product on the market, which is pretty amazing. And I think parents, being me, being a mum, you tend to go with looking after your children's health before yours. So the fact that the child gets to eat free with me as the mum, pretty amazing that I get to get both those products for the one price. So it's, obviously it's convenience as well. I think a lot of people when it comes down to it. It's, you know, what they can get fruits and vegetable wise, how they can prepare it, how they physically can eat it on a day-to-day basis. So it's just convenient and it's easy to do so. Look, I can say to you, hand on heart, that I probably have a good variety of 20, 30 fruits and vegetables daily on my own, as it is between juicing, smoothing and eating, but I can't do that every day. It's just not possible. And, you know, it's a lot of food prep and preparation involved in that, and a lot of drinking and eating. So Juice Plus is really clever. All right, and then obviously we still got to eat. Juice Plus is definitely not designed around weight loss, although that it seems to be one of the results that happen, because once your insides start working better, they're digesting food better. So if you've got weight to lose, quite often that is one of the results. But in saying that, this is just about nutrition and just, you know, fixing up those gaps where we normally have. But we've got these amazing complete powders. So this is our macro nutrients, and these are 2 yummy flavors, chocolate and vanilla. Again, these have got over 30 plant-based ingredients, 18 of which are superfoods, and they actually taste good. All right, nothing synthetic or artificial in any of our products. No dairy, gluten-free, and, you know, for the kids, having the choose, getting an extra variety of 19 fruits and vegetables daily, and then giving them this. Like, it doesn't matter, you know, how much of a trouble you're having getting that variety on their plate. Mums are feeling amazing because they're getting broccoli, alfalfa sprouts, radish sprouts, broccoli, kale, all those things into their tiny, growing, developing bodies at such an early age, and they think it all tastes good and it's naughty, but it's not. It's actually really good for you. So these have got your complex carbohydrates, protein, fiber, all in this unique shake, not designed as a meal replacement, but if, you know, weight loss is one of the areas you're targeting, we can help you with our program and guiding you how to do so, what to add to these to help you, to work towards that goal as well. I love these for, you know, a sneaky chocolate treat, or to keep in my handbag when I know my day is full on. But for me and my 4-year-old, this is breakfast on the go for us every morning, adding some frozen berries, frozen spinach, and, you know, and we're right to go. We can make waffles and pancakes, protein balls, lots of yummy things with these as well. And yeah, they're just special and they're just easy. I've tried many protein powders and I love the gym, but you know, over the years, they've been powdery, they've been gluggy, they've had no texture or taste. I can get away with these with just water and almond milk or things like that. But I do love making it different by adding the frozen banana and berries and whatnot. But they're cool. And then there was just one more gap that Juice Plus felt that they needed to bridge, and that's omega. So we as humans do not automatically generate omega in our bodies, and we've been resorting to fish for many, many, many years. But fish don't generate the omega themselves either. They actually go to algae for that. So what Juice Plus has slowly done is created this amazing capsule also that skipped the fish, gone straight to the algae, along with pomegranate seed oil, tomato seed oil, raspberry seed oil, and sea buckthorn and pomegranate, all in this beautiful capsule. And that's our omega. So that's brain health, again, skin, heart, great for pregnancy, and without that fishy aftertaste. So our vegans are 100% covered as well with these cool products, and the results that we just see on these products in conjunction with our program are really amazing. So again, with our program, which I've kept mentioning them, we've got the amazing JBT program built by a team of people but headed by the wonderful Kira Westwick. Our program isn't some crazy diet where you've got to count calories and you can't eat this, you can't do this, you've got to do this and you've got to eat this. It is literally created for fun. Get people in the kitchen, get them excited to eat again. Meal plan, but, you know, just so they, you know, can get the results they want. Because I think a lot of people want to make that health change in their diet. They just don't know how to. So we've got over 7 ebooks in the JBT program. It's all online. Everyone gets to be a part of it and have access to it for free, for life, once they sign up to Juice Plus just once. All right. Juice Plus is designed as our nutritional support by our choice to go around this program. This program has got hundreds of beautiful recipes. Kira herself was actually runner-up on MasterChef 2014. She's an absolute foodie and a nutritionist. And along with all the PTs and other nutritionists and chefs that have provided information into this, it's really unique. There's stuff there for the kids. There's chocolate. What program do you know that's got chocolate in it? There's like 7 or 8 different versions of chocolate in there. There's a barbecue guide for the men. There's the slow cooker ebook. There is an 8-week shred, which we're about to start again now. Like I said, we're not all about weight loss, but I think that's what a lot of people, I guess with obesity and diabetes getting so high over here in Australia and New Zealand, that we have to have that 8-week shred there for people that really need that kickstart into taking care of their health. And then the rest of the program is there to help and guide them and continue helping them for the rest of their future. So that 8-week shred has a $3,500 prize pool. All right, you do a weigh-in at the start, you do some meal planning, you get accountability, you have support there all the way through, and guidance on what to eat, how to move each day, exercises from at home. And there's 3 prizes at the end, a $2,500 prize for the person that has the overall wellness results in weights, measurement, participation, everything like that. And then there's a runner-up master, runner-up male and female for $500 each. So really, really cool like that. But I think it's just the community and the connections that come along with it really help people get those results. So now I'm going to grab a couple of the girls just to bring that to life for you so you can really feel how this program has affected some people. So I'm going to grab Charlotte first. Charlotte's going to share how Juice Plus came into her life and what results she's had. Take it away.
Thanks, Jana. Juice Plus came into my life about 18 months ago now. I was just thinking about how long I've been in it just the other day, taking these products and how much my life has changed. And to really tell you about my product story, it's important that I kind of share a little bit about life before Juice Plus. I am a mum of now 4-year-old twins. And when I first was introduced to the product, they were about 2.5 years old. And I, prior to having kids, was very fit. I was a long distance runner, training 5 times a week, doing full push-ups, it was and I had really strong mental health. Fast forward into having kids, and I was super postnatal depleted. I think actually the postnatal depletion and the crazy hormones that you get after having kids really put me through the ringer. I ended up with some really severe postnatal depression as well. And it's fair to say that I was living on toast and coffee, not really getting out of bed, not really looking after myself. And I've just had that grey, washed out look. And I also couldn't leave the house, which was huge. So within about 3 or 4 days of being on Juice Plus, I found that actually I had a huge amount of energy. I was getting stuff done around the house. I wasn't napping during the day. I was able to hold a conversation. I was able to get outside, and I was actually able to face the whole enormous task of taking the kids out. And that was huge. And in the months that followed, my skin cleared up, my hair got better, my periods evened out. And within about 9 months of being on Juice Plus, I was antidepressant free. I had introduced by that point enough of the program into my life and started exercising again that I had gained some of that control and balance back. Since then, my husband has done the shred. He did the 8-week shred and lost 20 kilos and got male runner-up for the August shred last year. Yeah. And I have lost 10 kilos with the JVT program. My daughter, both my kids have benefited from the chews, but my daughter has had the results that really stand out. She's got quite sensitive, dry skin, and she doesn't have any patches of dry skin or sensitivities anymore. And she's also got a little bit of her mum's IBS kind of irritable bowel, and so she's actually been really regular. They both sleep better. They've got more concentration and energy during the day. So overall, it's been a real lifesaver for our family. So yeah, and I'm forever grateful. I'm a lifer.
I love it. And something I didn't mention, and you can talk about the product to the cows come in, but that niacin between the vegetable capsule and the shakes, I mean, I know energy plays a big effect with anxiety and depression, but that niacin is just such a beautiful thing straight from the plant into your bodies. And what that does for anxiety and depression just blows my mind. And your results are amazing. So thank you so much for sharing. All in one breath. All right, I'm now going to chuck it over to Stacey, and she's going to share her journey on the program also, but then she's had amazing results with the shred herself, but then how she's also the people she's been able to help along that way.
Okay, hey everyone. Thanks, Jana. So basically, I started this product and program when I started the business back in October 2017. Myself, I was a mother of twins as well. And at the stage they were 15 months old. Now I lacked in energy. I was sleeping 2 hours during the day, and I was in bed at 8:30 at night most nights. I was up through the night, and I was exhausted all through the day. I was already eating quite well, which is what I thought I was eating quite well. I am a firm believer back then of eating like our grandparents ate, without all the chemicals and all that sort of stuff that's creating sickness and stuff today. So I totally resonated with this product and program, and I jumped on board. Within 4 days, I had crazy energy. I thought it was laced with something, to be really honest. I did actually say that. But in saying that, within 2 weeks, I was sleeping better. I had dropped that day sleep, which is huge. It gave me so much energy that I could do that. But also, because I was doing the business side of things, I wasn't going to bed till 10, 11 o'clock at night. I was still up through the night, and I could handle the day without that sleep. So that was one major result for me. And I've got plenty more. Like in 4 weeks, kind of around the 4-week mark, I looked in the mirror and I noticed my skin tone and my face had evened out. Now, I was a smoker, a heavy smoker, basically for probably 15 years, from my late teens to my early 30s. 6 years non-smoking, by the way, whoop, whoop. Just last month. So that was pretty huge, and that really took effect in my skin, and you could see it. So now it's like I've been on the product a year and 9 months, and it's absolutely amazing. Another amazing result, which is pretty much from the omegas, and I've tested this theory a couple of times, is that when I was carrying the twins, I suffered hip dysplasia. Now, I could hardly walk some days. I went through physio. I did all the exercises and did what I was told, but it still lingered, and it still gave me a hell of a lot of grief. Now, at my 5-month mark, I actually turned to my ex-partner. I said, I haven't complained about my hip for a while. And that was huge. And I went, I bet you it's this Juice Plus stuff I'm on. I bet you. So anyway, I actually came off the omegas when we broke up, because I wanted enough money to basically survive, moving into my own house and stuff like that. And within a couple of weeks, I was like, no, I'm ordering this stuff, because my hip came back. And I did it again in October. So I totally know that the omegas are absolutely amazing, and I'll never be off it. I'm a lifer as well, Charlotte. So yeah, and anyway, so in saying that, I started the business the same time as I started the product. And for me, I needed an extra income. Parenting 2-year-old twins is hard enough on one income, let alone if I went back to work full time, my whole entire wage would go onto my onto the childcare for the 2 kids under the age of 3 here in New Zealand. So being in hospitality, it wasn't a factor to go back to work and have to do that and be exhausted at the end of the week, pretty much end of the day. So I started looking in other places, and yes, I got really skeptical. I actually found this in April. And I said no to it to begin with, because I was like, what if I don't? What if I can't sell anything? What if I fail? All of that kind of fear came into me. And then in October, I was just like, no, the product's amazing. I know it's amazing. Jump on in. And I did it. And the business kind of took off. It took off. And, I jumped from the second position right till the senior position within 5 or 6 months. And, the momentum got there, and everyone loves it and all of that sort of stuff. So it was absolutely amazing. And the cool thing was about this is that at the end of last year, I could step back. So I really struggled. My kids were at that stage where if I touched my phone or if I touched my computer, they'd be on me, and I just couldn't do the work. I couldn't step in and get it all done. And basically I stepped back and I said, right, we'll just start again in February when they're in kindy, and I can really concentrate on this business and build it up to when I need to for their future. And anyway, so I've been working solidly since February, and it's completely nearly got up to where it was when I stopped it. So it's absolutely amazing. The cool thing about this is that you can step back and come back into it. Yeah, I'm a lifer forever.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing.
No problem.
So some really different, results there. And, like I said, it's different for everybody. For my children was the biggest thing. I didn't show, the kids don't have to swallow tablets. They do have these amazing chews without all that crappy synthetic artificial sugar coated all around the outside of them. It is just naturally fruits and vegetables. But I've got one super fussy child just like his dad, and one amazing eater just like his mum. But I'm not going to force it down his throat. But he loves the chews. So knowing that he's getting that and the shakes into his little body each day, and this is the first winter, touch wood and everything, that they have been croup free, they've been cold free, no flu, no nothing at all this winter so far. If anything, they are just kicking so many goals mentally, physically, and the only thing I can put it to is the chews, which is pretty cool. And for me, who didn't want to take it but saw the benefits for my husband and my family, so therefore just did it. I had a bulge disc which caused a sciatic nerve down my spine, which went by I think it was by the 6th month. It had gone, and that had been pain that I'd have all day long every day. It was gone. Just like Charlotte, my menstrual cycle had evened out, and it used to just be 1 month 15 days, one month 50 days later 24. It was all over the shop, and now it's just even, and it's just spot on all the time, which was great. Would have been handy when I was having children, because this is all safe for pregnancy and for breastfeeding. And for me, I guess the biggest thing was the energy, because I was so tired. I had a baby that wasn't sleeping. I was working full time, and I was just exhausted. So it was energy, and it was my skin was the other thing too. My skin was terrible. But like I just said then, I don't know if you caught on to that, as we switch a gear and we head over to the girls that are just starting their business. I was working full-time. I'd been with the government 12 years, Defence Force and Department of Human Services over here in Australia. I'd had 2 babies. I just couldn't juggle it all anymore. I had 2 kids that I never saw. They were in full-time childcare. My husband worked full-time. Financially, we were in a great place. But health-wise, mentally and emotionally, we were wrecked. I was literally picking my kids up at 6:30 at night, taking them home, popping them on the couch while I fixed dinner, fed them, bathed them, put them to bed Monday to Friday. Weekend had come around, and it'd be, shopping, meal prep, washing, clean the house. I still didn't get any time with them. And with them getting every bug from childcare, we're constantly in that cycle of croup and cold and flu, that even my immune system got shot, and fatigue set in. And also my mental state started to cave in. The walls, were getting closer and closer. I didn't know how to speak to anyone. So this came up in my life when I didn't think I needed anything, but clearly I did, because I saw this and I thought, wow, there's a business with it. I've already researched it. What have I got to lose? So I jumped on the business. All right. I was very skeptical. I've been with the government 12 years, remember, and it sounded way too good to be true. But within 10 months, I quit. Pulled my kids out of childcare, and I've been a stay-at-home mum since. We travel when we want. I do kinder duties. I do things that I don't necessarily want to do with the kids. And I can put them into childcare because I want to put them into childcare, just for socialising, not because I have to. I have those choices now. And it's just been beneficial. Some people just jump on it, like Stacey in that part of her life, just to get the products cheaper. For some people, it's just connection. They want to meet more people. So now we're going to hear from our two girls who are super excited about, because they're launching their business. They're going to share how Juice Plus came into their life, you know, what they're looking forward to with the program, and why the business maybe made sense to them. So I'm going to grab Jordan first. Take it away, gorgeous.
Yo. Yeah, so Juice Plus came into my life probably about, probably about 2 weeks now since I started it. And I found it through Jana, actually. It was an old post she put on Facebook, and it was like, set your own hours, make life better. And I'm like, yes. So messaged her, went from there. And yeah, and I'm obviously, you can tell, ish, like really young. I'm only 20 years old. So with my life, all I want to do is travel, you know, do the most of my life that I can. And obviously Juice Plus is one way that I can definitely do that. My situation is I'm moving out house soon, so definitely going to need rent. And so pretty sure if I work really hard with this, I'll be able to do that. And in most cases, like the others, they've been able to quit their full-time job and, well, make this a full-time job rather, and just be in the comfort of what they want to do. And hopefully I can do that. But yeah, so
you can do anything, being a young gun as you are and being so social media savvy. But what do you think the program, you know, you are young, you have a very busy lifestyle. How do you think that's going to help you?
Yeah, definitely. So at the moment I work probably about 4 days a week casually. So definitely with the spare time, it makes it so much easier. I'm not just lounging around the house doing nothing, watching Netflix as I always do. I'm actually out there earning an income, earning something, and actually helping people at the same time doing it. I'm able to make them understand a more nutritious, healthier lifestyle in hopefully a good way. And yeah, just go that way about it.
Perfect, because I think, you know, if I ever get to speak to your mum, I'm sure she's going to be very blessed, and she's not there trying to strangle you to make sure that you eat properly, because you guys are just starting to live your life and move out on your own. I think nutrition drops off your radar for a little bit. So I'm excited for you to be on the program, but I'm so excited to watch your journey with the business also. So congratulations.
Thank you. I'm so excited for this.
Awesome. And now I'm going to grab the gorgeous Karen as well, and she's going to share how Juice Plus came into her life and what she's looking forward to. Take it away, lovely.
Hi, guys. Well, I haven't actually tried it as yet, but I got started thanks to Stacey. It was a Facebook post that I saw, like starting your own business. I thought that sounds pretty cool. And then the more I learnt about the products, the more it sounded inviting. I do work, well, it's seasonal work really. I do about 8 months a year, but it's actually quite physical and it's quite heavy work. So eventually I'd like to give that up. And I also like, my husband's retired, so I quite like the idea of staying at home with him. And he doesn't actually keep the best of health, so it's sort of nice to keep an eye on him. And then maybe somewhere down the track I could get him on this product as well, as would be the ultimate goal, really. But I'd like to share it because it sounds like I like natural products. Like you, I do get a little bit fatigued and that as well myself. I'm just getting over the flu, which is probably the first time in God knows how long I've had the flu, but sorry. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting started and sharing it with my friends and family, and hopefully I can get them going as well.
Amazing. Well done, you. And you know what? The men, forget the teeny boppers and the Gen Y or whatever they're called now, Jordan.
Yeah.
The men are the worst. They are the hardest. So I totally get that. I've got my mum and dad on it. But, take care of you first and enjoy the journey and connect with some amazing people. We'll get him on there and you're going to have heaps of fun doing so. So congratulations, Karen, and thank you so much for sharing, and we can't wait to watch you grow and prosper.
Thanks, Jana.
You're welcome. Awesome. So there are two amazing girls that are launching tonight. And like I said, the business isn't for everybody, but we just love sharing this amazing program and product. It's just so different to what we see out there. Why isn't it sold in the supermarket? Because we want to give the right customer care. We want to make sure people take it correctly. We want to make sure they understand what went into creating this. Kilos of fruits and vegetables have gone in there. There's nothing synthetic or artificial in there. It's just vine ripened, very clean fruits, vegetables and berry, including that peel, pip, stem, stalk, grown in beautiful soil. All right, we could eat that here, but then if we ate 33 varieties daily, I'm sure we'd have something wrong with this. Too much sugar, too many chemicals and so forth. This is cleaner than organic. And then the program is there to help us still eat and do what we have to do to live a better life. You just don't understand how good your body's meant to feel until you start giving it what it naturally needs, which is more fruits and vegetables. Very, very simple. And then that business opportunity on there, we've got an amazing company that looks after us very, very well. And I think it's a lot about connections and relationships for us, which we love. And, yes, we get paid 3 ways with profit, commission, and lots of bonuses. And some of those big ones are teacher bonuses. So we're not going to grow our business unless we help other people get their goals, and which is really lovely way to do so. If this is something that's, resonated with you or someone around you, like I said, we know more people. Everyone's so keen to talk about how sick they are and how life's not doing, ticking all their boxes right now. So there's plenty of people that we can have the right conversations with. But if you're watching this and you can think of someone, or it could, bridge potentially some sort of gap in your life, then make sure you reach out to whoever it was that invited you today and get those questions answered. So a massive thank you to everyone who shared. Congratulations again to the girls who shared tonight. I'm just going to get Magda to finish it off, and she's going to share how the business came into her life and what exciting things have happened to her so far and going forward.
Hi, everyone. So when I came across this business, I was basically a single mum of 2 kids. I was struggling to pay the bills. I was having to say no to my kids for extracurricular activities, or, doing, going and doing fun stuff on the holidays, which involved, spending heaps of money and everything. I came out of a very toxic relationship. So, I had no self-confidence, no self-worth. I loved the product. But yeah, like Jana I was skeptical about the business side of things. It was something that I had never come across or heard of. And, I had no confidence that I could actually do it. But, then I thought to myself, what if this was something that could help me, even help pay the bills, or, my kids to be able to have, be able to do those extra activities. The worst thing is that I can come out of it with better health. So I jumped in, and to say it's been life-changing is an understatement. Not just financially, but, personally. The personal growth, the friendships that I've made, the people that I've been able to impact, whether it's with their health or, with the business as well. My kids are able to do those extra activities. I've grown in confidence. I'm not the same person that I was 2 years ago that, joined this business. There's always someone there, and that's what I loved as well. I guess I was scared of having to do it on my own, but the community, the support, like there's always someone there, whether it's, someone in your team or outside your team, to support you, to hold your hand, and uplift you when you feel like, you're not capable of doing something, and empower and inspire and everything else like that. So it's been amazing, and I'm just so excited about, the other mums and women that I'm going to be able to help and inspire and empower, and be able to, have that extra income and spend more time with their families. So yeah, it's been amazing. Thanks, Jan.
Awesome. Thank you. So yeah, that's just about everybody. Awesome, amazing stories. And I know I've thanked everyone, but How many times, how many times are you thanked by your boss or inspired or empowered by your normal workplace on a daily basis, or have that opportunity to keep growing your income? You walk into a set income, you've got to ask for leave, you've got to probably fight for leave over another 30 people in most offices, in most cubicles. So you've got your sick leave. You feel guilty when you are sick, calling in sick. You've got none of that with this. It is all on your own terms while you're taking care of your health, being rewarded for taking care of other people's health, and just by sharing it. We don't do sales, we just share it like we are tonight with some beautiful stories. So thanks again, girls, and thank you for everybody who has jumped on tonight. And if you're watching this back in the recording, please make sure you reach out to whoever it was and just say thank you, just for sending it and for caring enough to do so. So thanks, guys, and good night.